Hey y'all, welcome back to Churchianity Exposed. I'm making these videos because I'm sick and tired of reading, hearing, and seeing false doctrine everywhere. We need truth now more than ever, and I'm going to give it to you straight from Scripture. Today we're exposing the belief that a church is a physical building. The Bible never teaches that. We're going to be looking in Masai, which is Acts 7:48. However, the Most High does not dwell in dwellings made with hands, as the prophet says. And if you just go a little bit further in Masai 17:24, it says, Yahuah, who made the world and all that is in it, this one being master of heaven and earth, does not dwell in dwellings made with hands. Yahuah does not live in man-made buildings. He's literally telling us right there. This is not my opinion. The next one is Korithium Aleph, which is 1 Corinthians 3:16. And it says, do you not know that you are a dwelling place of Elohim and that the Spirit of Elohim dwells in you? Come here. Psst. The temple is you. Not the stage, not the sanctuary, not of a 501c3 corporation. You. The next one is Ephesium, which is Ephesians. We're going to be reading chapter 2, verses 19 through 22. So then you are no longer strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens of the set-apart ones and members of the household of Elohim, having been built upon the foundation of the emissaries and prophets, Yahushua Messiah himself, being chief cornerstone, in whom all the building, being joined together, grows into a set-apart dwelling place in Yahuah, in whom you also are being built together into a dwelling of Elohim in the Spirit. The true assembly is a people that Yahuah is building into a spiritual house. Living stones, not brick and drywall. Let's go back to Masai, which is Acts. We're going to be looking at 2:46. And that says, and day by day, continuing with one mind in the set apart place and breaking bread from house to house, they ate their food with gladness and simplicity of heart. You mean to tell me that they didn't have a church that they went to and they attended back in the day? You mean to tell me the early believers actually went to other people's homes? This is where they met, not these religious complexes with coffee bars and fog machines? What? I had no idea. Let me clutch my pearls that I don't wear. Now y'all, why doesn't this line up with what Churchianity teaches? And I'm going to try to suppress my sarcasm for a little bit. If people understood that they were a temple, they wouldn't be controlled by buildings, brands, or institutions, y'all. Building-centered religion keeps people dependent on a system instead of walking as a set-apart priesthood. Scripture says that the true church is those who obey, those who are indwelt by the Spirit. Remember, my previous video talks about how we must test all spirits, and they must line up with Torah, and those being built together as a spiritual house. This is not a building. This is not a logo. This is not a Sunday show.